Go.
Hello, welcome to Happy House. We're here, it's 7 years since we opened the Happy House this month. 7 years, goodness me, where has it gone? It's been such a busy time. We keep saying, oh, it'll quieten down, but no, it's kept hectic. But it does with the lives of children. It does, they keep growing, changing, and it's been a very hectic 7 years, but I think we've achieved so much. We've achieved such a lot for the children. We started here at Happy House, we opened, at first we had about 28 children. Those children are still around, some of them are still at school, they've been repatriated but they still come to school. So we're in contact with all our children, in contact with them, we've watched them grow. Oh, we've loved them, we have loved them. And they love us because they're part of the Happy House family, and they always will be. They'll always be. Once you're a Happy House kid, you're always a Happy House kid. So as the years went over, we used to, at first, the little ones, we only had little ones then, they went out to school, but I wasn't happy with the way they were being taught. They were coming home exhausted. So we built our own little kindergarten at the back here of the Happy House, and that was lovely, that went very well. And then as the children grew, we needed primary school education. Again, I sent them out into a school in the community, but I think I'm very hard to please when it comes to my children. They didn't do as well as I wanted them to. So we started with the primary school upstairs here, and that went along well. We got up to class, I think we got up to class 6 while we were still here. And then there was new regulations by the government. So we had to change everything. The children couldn't be educated in the same place as they lived. So then we'd had an acre of land just up the lane here bought by some girls who raised the money for it on a charity night. We were very grateful for that. So I thought, well, let's move up there. But we only had a short space of time. So what we did was, we pulled the nursery school down, and it had a Makuti roof, it had the wooden windows. So we recycled everything and we rebuilt the school down on this piece of land. But we had a lot of windows and things left over, so we could put them into the new primary school. We built 8 classes of primary school. Then we continued on. We built an administration block that has 4 classrooms for the secondary school, a library, a computer room, an office, and at the moment one of the classrooms is being used as a TV room. The older ones watch the news in there, and the little ones watch DVDs and videos to help with their English. So every corner, every space is completely utilised. We've enjoyed it. We've had our struggles, of course we have. 2012 I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I went on a 10-day trip to the UK, knowing I had a lump, but never entered my head, because I thought, well, I'm living the dream, I can't possibly have breast cancer, but sadly it was. Anyway, I went for 10 days, and it took me 18 months to get home to the children. And during that time, the hip replacement I'd had done in Mombasa collapsed. So I was on chemo at one side and the hip replacement at the other, but at least I got it all over in one go. But we've come through it. It's been my health has suffered. But nothing that, obviously I've got over it all, because I've had my lovely Dave beside me. He came here, he moved here. We moved here together in 2009, and we were following my dream. But he has been the wind beneath my wings. He is absolutely amazing. And it's his birthday in a couple of weeks, so the kids are planning a party, a surprise party, because we're having it a bit earlier than his birthday, so that's great. We'll have acrobats and dancing, and we're real little party animals here. The kids love to party. They want to do apple bobbing, so we'll be doing all that and have some fun for his birthday, but he is truly the lovely Dave. So now where are we? We've got 64 children at home at the present time. We've got 88 children on scholarship, free scholarship. We've got children who have been repatriated, we repatriated around 70 children back into families. But over the 7 years, we have some children, we have just been a bridge over troubled water for the families. Some have come for a couple of weeks, some have come for a year. But knowing that they will be repatriated, maybe till mum gets over an operation, or the father's died and the mum's had a little breakdown, she just needs help to get herself sorted out. So we've helped in a lot of different ways. And the children who have been repatriated, obviously they're still our children. We are in contact with them. They all came home. We had a wonderful week at Christmas, fantastic week. We did one day on the beach, one day a sports day. We had little discussion groups, what's better than here, what's better at home, and all sorts. And it was good for the kids that are still here, for the others to come back, because we have brought them up as brothers and sisters, and they do belong to each other. So that was lovely. When we'll do it again, well, they told me I'm doing it again next year, so it must have been a great success. So the repatriated children, we still have the memory boxes here, because even though they've been repatriated, sometimes children do have to come back home to us. But we are here as the safety net. If things go wrong, if they're not happy, if parents can't cope, they do come home again. So nothing, we find nothing's a problem. All the memory boxes are still here, so people who write to them, we do put them in, and when the children visit, or we go to visit the children at school, we take the memory box and let them see what's been sent for them. And we also get the exam results from the schools and still send them out to sponsors. So they're still our kids, The bank accounts are here, which, unbeknown to the children, don't know they've got bank accounts. We couldn't let families know these children have bank accounts. So the bank accounts are still here in safekeeping with Rose and I, until the children are old enough to need this money for whatever reason. So that's all safe and sound. So, all in all, I want to say thank you to everybody who supported us. Many of you were here on our opening day, which was fantastic. Sometimes it only seems like last year, and then another, I don't know, it's a lifetime, isn't it? And it is in the lives of children. Not only have the children passed through, staff members have come and gone, but this happy house, it will never stop moving. It's a living, breathing entity. It's a house that's full of laughter, full of love. It watches children grow. It helps children on the road, out of poverty. And that is the education side of things. That's what helps them. But this happy house isn't one person. It isn't about individuals. As I say, it's a living, breathing entity. It's moving and taking the lives of our children with it. And it will for many years. We've 99-year lease on this, and we've done 7. So how many more children will pass through these doors in the next 92 years? Because it is built to last. And the children, so many of them, so the older ones now, Evans is 17, he wants to be a social worker. Where? At the happy house. Because it's home and he knows how it should be run. There's other ones growing up want to do administration. So I'm sure that the Happy House kids in time will take this over, because it is theirs. It's been their lives, and it will be the future of so many other children. We do have financial worries, we do have problems with the money, so sometimes it gets very tight, but due to your support and your love and your generosity, we keep getting through it. We get through it. Mr. Amoy's taking this video now, he's our computer teacher. We desperately need more computers, and you can see now we are doing our best, Mr. Amoy. We will get there, we will get the extra computers, and some need repairing. It's all cost, it's all expense, but it's what we're here for. This is what we do. We love our children, we love to watch them grow. I've increased the milk intake because they've got teeth dropping. Honestly, we ought to have our own tooth fairy. We have so many teeth coming and going. We increase the milk intake, and we give them hot chocolate at night. And some of the kids had said to Esther in the kitchen, "Oh, our mama must really love us to give us this hot chocolate every day." So yes, I do really love them. It's the same as anybody with children. It's just that we've got a few more than most. But we are a family. And with your help, we've achieved so much, so much. And we will go on achieving, and so will the children. The school was top in the zone, we were top in the county. Now they're talking about being top in Kenya. But you see, last exams, the top boy had 435. Our children are now achieving that in normal exams. So I'm sure, yes, we could be top. We could be top in the country. And we will be, because I tell my kids, if you want to, you will. You've got to want it enough. So I love you and leave you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for all that everybody does, especially Elizabeth. She's our rock in the UK for all the work she does, and we're so grateful. We love her. So thank you to everybody. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for all the runs, the cake bakes, the fundraising that you do. And it's greatly needed and truly appreciated. So love from all of us to all of you. Thank you. Hello, good morning. Here we are at our lovely Happy House School. As we know, this week is our party week for the Happy House. We've been open 7 years. So I thought you'd like to meet some of the children, who most of these children have been with us right from the beginning. Some have gone to live at home with families but still come to school, because once they're a Happy House kid,
always a Happy House kid.
So they know that they're at home. And so we'll meet some of the children. We're going to use a microphone today for the children because sometimes the voices are too quiet. So we'll let them use the microphone. We talked to Evans and Janet and Oscar, who came as a family in 2010.
Hello everyone, my name is Janet. I'm here with my 3 brothers and all the Happy House family, Oscar and Evans. We have been the first up. We have been.
Oh, you had 2 brothers. She's forgotten how many brothers she's got now. She's stage struck.
We are one of the first Happy House kids. When we came there at the Happy House kids, and we found there was no furniture, so we had a lovely time with Mama. So, I remember Oscar had a little tent with red and black spots. So we are so grateful for being together until these 7 years. So we appreciate your support, and for that, thank you very much.
Hello, my names are Evans Amisi. Here is my sister Janet and my brother Oscar. We are among the first kids who joined the Happy House. They are 2010. At that time, we were just small kids, and then we were taken there. We lived there for the time that we really enjoyed the stay there. Now I'm 17 years old, and I'm in Form 1. It's a great improvement since I joined the Happy House. I was just in class 1, but now I'm great. I'm happy that I'm in Form 1. I'm proceeding on well, and I hope I will achieve my goals through the beautiful school and the work that is done at the Happy House. I appreciate all the work that the sponsors, Mama, Papa, and all the people do so that they can make our lives better. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Oscar. I'm in class 5 now. I was among the first children in Happy House. I came when I was in baby class, and now I'm in standard 5. I thank Mama, because when I was in Happy House, I was playing with Mama So at a little red and black spot, which was a ladybird. I was looking outside the windows while playing with Mama. I was very little, and now I am a big child. I thank Mama for the things that has given us. Thank you.
He came, he was 3 years old, just a little tot, and he was in this little tent. And the furniture hadn't arrived, we were waiting for the container. We were having to sit on beds in the dining room at the time. But it's lovely that they remember, because it's traumatic when children are brought into an orphanage or a children's home. But they adapted well, and like they say, they've got happy memories of first arriving. And this is Benedict. Benedict was our very, very first Happy House child. He came in, his grandma brought him in 2010 due to family problems. And he did go home again. He went home after a few years. He went home for a couple of years, but unfortunately grandfather died and grandma couldn't cope with a young boy. So he came because he wants a Happy House kid. So he's back home with us now. Here, Benedict, what are you going to say?
Hello, I'm Benedict. I'm in class 5. When I was here, there was no furniture and other things, and I saw Mama was preparing for the furniture, and the house was not built far, and I was happy to be in Happy House. He gave us all the things. They gave us all the things: shelter, food, and clothes. I thank Happy House for making my life better.
Thank you, Benedict, I think. Next, we've got Sifa to talk to us. He came also in 2010 with his brother and sister.
Hello, I'm Sifa. I'm on the Apple to come to the Apple, the first one. When I came to the Apple, I was unable to talk English, but at this time, I thank God for the operation that showed me my fellow kids here, enabled me to talk English. I got my one brother, John here, and my sister Karembo. We thank all the sponsors for supporting the Apple family in all things that will help us to pass and enable us to get our goals. I thank all the Apple family for the cooperation that we show to each other in order to make the Apple family have a good future. I thank everyone for the cooperation that you have helped us on the things that enable us to reach at this stage. I'm in Form 1 and at this time I'm 18 years old. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, John, do you want to say something for us?
Hello, I am John. I am among the 5 children who came at Happy House at 2010. I came at Happy House at the age of 5 years, and now I am 12 years. And thank Mama for the great support which she gave us. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I'm happy to be at Happy House. I came at Happy House 2010. I was a small girl. I didn't know how to talk. But Mama Sue, Papa Dave, and Uncle Billy, they helped me how to talk. May God bless them.
Thanks, Karembo. I think next we've got Marion. She came as one of the family of 5, the Safari family.
Hello, my name is Madam Safari. We are 5. In our family, we are 5. 2 brothers and 2 sisters. Freddie, Rosie, and Saumu, and Suleiman. I'm happy to be in Happy House because when I was at home, we were not learning. But when we came to Happy House, Mama Sue helped us, and now we are learning. I am in class 5. I'm so happy to be in Happy House School. I just want to thank Mama Sue for everything that has done to us. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jedida. I came at Happy House at 2010. I always enjoyed the Happy House magic. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Fatuma. I came in August 2010. I was a young girl. I didn't know how to speak English, but now Mama Sue taught me how to speak English, and now I am a good writing composition. Thank you.
So that is our lovely family. We've got some of our little people here. This is our Harry. Harry was a foundling, so he's a Harry Hayward. We called him Harry after Papa Dave's dad, and my dad was a Harold. So he's our Harry Hayward. Here's Alex. He came with his twin brothers. This is our Brian. Brian was left in Malindi Hospital. So he's a Brian Hayward, named after a very good friend of mine. Freddie here is one of Miriam's brothers, the Safari family. Steve is here. He came with some of his brothers. Two of his older brothers have managed to go home, but Stevie and his brother, his other brother, are still here with us. It's not time for them to go. We've got little Rose here, one of the Safari family, and on the end there we've got our lovely Charity, whose granddad brought her in as a tiny baby because her mum had died and he couldn't cope with looking after her. So we brought her in, and that first week Charity was at home, it was very much touch and go. But as you can see now, she's a beautiful young lady of 6. Are you smiling, Charity? She's a lovely girl. So this is some of our family. Obviously, we've got so many more, and over the 7 years, so many have passed through the doors, so many have come for short periods. We've been a bridge over troubled waters for some families. Some came for 2 years and went home again. So we have made a vast difference to the lives of so many children over these years. At first they went out to school, but I wasn't happy with it. So we decided we would build our own schools. We did a kindergarten, and then we did the primary down at Happy House. But then as the government, it's like on shifting sand, said that children who lived in the Happy House couldn't be schooled at the same place, any children's home. So we built these schools, and we did it in a very, very short space of time. We had the land, some sponsors, some volunteers had kindly raised the money. We did have this acre of land. So we decided, right, come on, let's go, let's build. And from the end of October, the term started in the first week in January, and we were in. We'd done it, we were in. We did it in around 10 weeks. This is our administration block here. We built that as we went along. We've got the library, the computer room, the office, and at the moment a television room. But at the back we do have the classes that we needed for the secondary school. So that's up and running now as well. So we are moving on with the education of so many children. We've got 64 children at Happy House. We've got 88 children on scholarship. I've got children who, like Evans and Janet and Oscar, who've gone home to Auntie, but still come to school. And then we've got our fee-paying customers, which helps the economy, obviously, of paying the wages, buying the food and everything. So I think the population at school now is nearly up to 400, which is brilliant. So, and we're a mixed bunch. Some are Happy House kids, some are sponsor kids, some are fee-paying, but we're all on a level playing field. They all dress the same, they all have the same teachers, they all have the same books. So we are one family. And over the years we've managed to change the methods of education. We've had to think out of the box, because these children now can be stimulated with videos, with DVDs, to help them with the languages. We've had volunteers in. We'd like to thank Auntie Coral, Auntie Gussie, who've made great progress with slow learning children in the KGs. So they've helped them with the language skills, with all the lessons, with the reading and writing. So we thank volunteers are a great asset to us. And they've shown the teachers many things. I mean, there's no schools where kids have leaf painting and stenciling, and they just don't do it. And years ago I always said we could have a brilliant artist, but how are we going to know if we never have the paints and paper for that child to learn? Not all of us are going to be brain surgeons, but we might have a God-given talent in singing, in painting, so many other ways these kids can shine, and we want to open up the windows of opportunity for them, because I tell them they stood on the land of opportunity. Here they can achieve whatever they want to be through education, through dedication and hard work, and we're here to love and support them. So thank you for all your help. We are always fundraising because we always need so much more. At the moment it's computers we're needing. So we need enough computers for each child to have one on their own when they have a class, so that they learn independently. And we've got a lovely laboratory at the back here that was been built with funds from the Sir Optimists in Blackpool. But that's always ongoing. We know we always need more equipment. The kids grow, we always need uniforms, and we have more kids come to school, we need more desks. So we are on the treadmill, but we get there. We always get there because of your help, because of your love and support that you show to our fantastic family. So thank you all for everything. Your help's greatly needed, but it is truly appreciated. All our love. And let's say happy birthday, Happy House.
Happy birthday, Happy House.